What's going on, guys? News for Soccer Just Football channel. Back with the match review over the Chelsea versus Brighton game. What a result! A game where I predicted a 3-2 win, ended up being a 4-2 win. Absolutely ridiculous. This game could have been such high scoring. Cole Palmer could have had more goals than he had. He had four today. Four. Incredible. The guy is amazing. He may be the best player in the world right now. Don't catch me for saying it. Don't catch me out. But dude, how can you not say that right now? This guy is on another level. 10 average rating today. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10 is all this guy deserves. This guy's incredible. Nothing else to say except absolute brilliance. The free kick, the goals, the goals, the goals. Oh my God. The last one is just a thing of beauty. This is the slip in behind from Jadon Sancho. We'll get into the goals in just a second. What a result today. Of course, I had said previous yesterday, that this game was going to be a back and forth affair where both teams were either going to try and control possession, press hard, or try and play high up the field. That is what Brighton tried to do. Their high line was just torturous to them. They tried to keep the high line. It simply did not work. The amount of times that Chelsea had big chances to score because of the high line that Brighton had was insane. Especially because John Paul Van Hecke didn't play today. Adam Webster came in and made mistakes, and then I think he also was part of the problem with that high line. But the high line was just not working for them, and that's what gave them so many chances. So let's talk about these goals. First goal we have for Jorginho Ruder. You know, Sanchez comes out for try and punch it away. I don't know what he's doing. I personally don't know what he's doing. He stays in net. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. It's not a goal. They don't go up 1-0 6 minutes in, and we don't have to fight back. But we do. Of course, you fight back and we get the momentum. The second goal, Cole Palmer gets the first one on the board after three chances in a row of all goal chances. Jadon Sancho, the Nicholas Jackson one, and then that. Oh no, the Cole Palmer one, my bad. Incredible. The cutback. It looks like Jackson looks so weird sometimes as a football player. Sometimes he just does these things that do not look right. He's like struggling to figure out whether he wants to shoot and then passes it back for an assist. The Cole Palmer second goal on a Jadon Sancho created penalty. Again, it's one of those ones where you're like, is it a penalty? I think he clearly trips him. It's pretty clear in my eyes. I see no way that they reverse it. And they get it, and Palmer slots it. Like, you obviously. And then the third one is just a thing of brilliance. Like a 30-yard free kick. Top right corner. Bruggen gets a good hand on it. Doesn't get enough. Goes in the top right corner. Dude, there was a certain angle that someone had from one of the top halves of the stadium. They had a nice ass clip of it. It was ridiculous. It was simply ridiculous. One of the better free kicks I've seen since that Enzo Fernandez free kick last year against Villa in the Cup. Like, things don't top that, dude. It was absolutely ridiculous. Then you move into the fourth goal. It's a great pass from Jadon Sancho into Palmer, and he slots it near post. Gets his fourth of the game and the last of the game. Somehow that ended up being the last goal of this game. Oh, I forgot to mention the Baliba goal from another Sanchez mistake. We'll get into Sanchez in a little bit. But a ridiculous game, ridiculous outcome. Let's get into the SofaScore looking. So here's what SofaScore had to say about this game. When you look at the momentum charts, you could definitely say that they had a lot of momentum in this game. Some parts they had a lot more than us. I wonder how it would vary. The entire first half was ours. Or the first half, not the first half. The beginning of the second half, it wasn't even close. We were torturing them. The way we've come out in some of these second halves has been something great of a spectacle. Because we haven't seen this out of us in a pretty long time. Especially last season, Pochettino, we stunk coming out of the second half. But I'm really happy to see that we came out as well as we have as in this game, and especially, but in all games so far this season, we've looked good in the second half. But this is a game where momentum was very up and down. Both teams had chances to score. But dude, ridiculous result. Let's get into these ratings. So you got Sanchez, dude. I honestly think if he didn't do what he did and those stupid things he did, we don't even concede. It's a 4-0 win if he doesn't come out for it or he doesn't kick it straight to the Baliba. It's those two mistakes give them 2 goals. That is how they win this game. Or no, that's how they get back in this game almost. It gets a 3-2 because of the stupid Sanchez mistakes. It could be a possible 4-0 win and a better look on our defenders' ratings if it isn't for those goals, in my opinion. Cucurella gets a 6.5, but dude, this guy is ridiculous. He's the perfect defender. Maresca said it best. He has something that people don't have in players. It's just something about this guy. The way he just, like he says, he motivates everybody around him and he makes people better. He definitely makes people better. This guy is such a problem on defense, especially his mentality. He makes people mad. I love him. Colville and Fofana. Fofana made a few mistakes away. Colville made, I don't think either one of the center backs were perfect today, but I don't think they were horrific. And again, like I said, there's a chance that if Sanchez doesn't make those mistakes, we don't concede. And this looks a lot better on them. In my opinion, that's it. Gusto, I thought was okay today. I didn't think he was a problem. I thought the entire defense, especially the goalie, was okay. I thought everybody on the pitch was pretty good today. One guy I think that I thought let's get into Fernandez and Caicedo. Caicedo, another masterful performance. This guy is just proving that $115 million means nothing anymore. That price tag means literally jack shit to him anymore. Absolute jack shit. This guy is out of this world. Not a performance like we saw against West Ham, but this was another absolute spectacle of a performance from Caicedo. He's everywhere on the field. Fernandez, I thought, was really solid. He played a few really good passes. There was like a 15-minute margin, I think, in the beginning of the second half, or I think it was maybe the end of the first half. Either one of those two, where he was just playing insane balls. He could have gotten an assist on that first Palmer chance, but he was offside, which, again, he was offside. So many different chances in this game that, Enzo could have gotten assists on, but, it didn't end up happening. But I thought he was very solid. I thought he was solid. He was the captain today. Looked pretty solid. Like it. Jadon Sancho on that left-hand side, he's got to stay on that left-hand side. He's got to stay the starter. That's 3 assists in 3 games. 007 was never going to happen. 007 was never going to happen for Jadon Sancho. This guy has 3 goal contributions, a goal contribution per game as a Chelsea player. This guy's out of this world. We'll leave the guy in the middle for last. I already talked a little about it, but Madueke I thought was very underwhelming today, especially his ego, I think, takes too much of his space in his brain. There was a chance, I think, in the second half where he had a chance to score, and instead of passing it across maybe for a goal, he took a shot that was near post and went wide. Like, something about this guy sometimes, he's a player who needs a run of form, but right now he hasn't looked like he's deserved the playing time these last few games, so I'm really hoping maybe Pedro Neto might get that chance, but we'll have to see. Nicholas Jackson was a mixed bag today. His finishing was just not good enough. Good and bads. His pressing, excellent. The pass, excellent. Gets the assist. Gets another goal contribution on the chart. But he needs to learn. The finishing needs to stay consistent. It's that simple. It needs to stay consistent. I do want to shout out Baliba on Brighton. Dude, that guy is something. I remember when they bought from Lille, I knew who he was because of FM manager. But Baliba, dude, he's amazing. Look at this heat map. He was all over the place for Brighton. Goal and assist today. He was a monster. We'll look at other of these guys' heat maps in a second. But, dude, Baliba was something special. When it comes to substitutes, I thought Vega was incredible when he came off the bench. Neto added a spark of pace and brilliance. But Vega looked really good when he came on that left-hand side. He was mainly playing as a left back. Not much inversion. Maybe a little bit. But he was a main left back for us, maybe left center back. Maybe that role that Cucurella was doing, of course, because Gusto was the guy who was getting more further up the field, as you see from Cucurella's heat map. He was doing a little bit himself. But, dude, incredible. Oh, we forgot to talk. The man of the hour, Cole Palmer. Look at this heat chart. Dictionary. I don't need to see that. No, but the Cole, dude, this guy is incredible. Incredible. People were talking about how he wasn't nearly the same player as he was the last season. Okay, sure thing, buddy. No, this guy's it's incredible. I don't even need to talk about it anymore. I've already showed how good he is. I've already talked about how good he is. Mudryk came on, really didn't add anything. Same with Lavia. But the thing is, with Lavia, seeing Lavia come on back on the field was really important. The fact that he showed he's going to maybe be fit, I think he'll play in that conference league game. There's a good chance I think he'll play again in the conference league game on Thursday. We play Thursday to Sunday, of course. It's not like how it was this week. But there's a good chance I think he'll play in that conference league game. If he doesn't, then I think we'll see something similar we saw on Tuesday. And then Jackson, I think Nkunku came on and he was okay. I don't think any of the bench guys were too outstanding, but I thought Vega was brilliant. Um, Overall, really good stuff. If we look at the charts, man, we're in fourth place right now. If Villa lose, we stay where we're at. No one jumps us. We're in a Champions League place right now. We're in brilliant form. I mean, look at the expected goals metrics. Three more than them. We scored where expected XG was. We created so many more big chances. We had the same amount of shots, but we just took them and we destroyed them. Second half was a lot better from us. First half was still good as well. Excellent stuff. Excellent stuff from the boys today. This was an incredible result. I am beyond happy. This Chelsea team is reminding me of how it was in previous years, man. I mean, I haven't seen play like this since the end of the season last year when we were showing consistent form, and now, the present date. You know, it's beyond the thinking mind of what we're doing. All these pundits that were talking so much shit about our team, how we're a 45-man squad. Those rumors were not true. Maresca was training with 21 to 25 players. And these players had to sit through it and lock in. And Maresca has told them how to do it. And it has only benefited us. He has used the media against them, and it has benefited these players. The fan base is starting to turn and look and say, this is the team I support. Of course, I myself was one of those fans at one point. I didn't know what happened to this team, but now I see where it's come. I was at once not sure about Maresca. I'm so sure on him now. This guy is rejuvenating this team. The quality we have is on another level, and it's almost impossible for us not to get positive results and finish in a good way throughout the rest of this season. Dude, top four, and even at this point, the title is in reach. We are 1 point behind the champion Man City. One singular point. 12 to 13, I think, or 13 to 14, either one of the two. It is there. We can do it. I don't know about the title, but top four is a must. We got to get top four. This conference league has got to be ours. I'm in a brilliant mood. I only want wins at this point. I can't see anything else happening. No, we're gonna get certain results, but I'm very happy. Let me know what you guys think. Insane result. Like, subscribe, comment. Thank you very much for watching. See you guys in the next one. Peace.